O'Brien.
Hi folks, Basil Chapman sitting in for Tommy O'Brien. This is the Tom O'Brien Show, and we're looking at something very interesting here, right at the board. You see this? This is the daily chart on the left side. Now, I do the Tiger Technicians Hour at 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock every market day, and my service here is the Opening Call Daily Newsletter. So we've been long the Dow for a long time. Actually, you can see I've been long since 2022. Still have a core position, been long since 2020. Still have a position there, and we have trading positions within that in the Dow. At this particular point, we're still in the long side, but I'm looking at this and I'm saying I'm quite prepared to go to the short side as a trade, just a short-term trade. If this repellent line, you see these two lines here, it's like a little kind of a tiny channel. I call this a falling axe formation, where you get lower highs and much lower lows, and all of a sudden there's some support, and it tries to make a cup formation to take out this trend line. Well, if it takes that trend line out in the next 2 days, it gets to the 44, preferably 44,700 or higher area, that's a nice break to the upside, and that would suggest that we have enough strength to try to tackle the high of 44,855 on the 3rd of July. We'll see what happens, but certainly today's low, which is at 44,272 in the Dow, that has to hold any pullback in the next 2 days. But look at the weekly chart, like a triple top here at the 45 to 44,800 level. Just hasn't been able to break, but nothing here is technically weak. The stochastic is flat. This is the green and red lines, 95%. I do a lot of this work. I show my subscribers from Opening Call all these different techniques. I have webinars on them, and this 9-period moving average that's over the 14, that is a fantastic technical tool, and it's great in the daily, it's terrific in the weekly, and the monthly even is absolutely superb. So you have to have, could it be Powell, could it be interest rates? Well, if you're talking about interest rates, look, the TLT, all of a sudden, the TLT is having a nice move to the upside. So the TBT, which really is the interest rate, that's the bonds on the one side. Here's the interest rate pulling back. That's really important. It's helping Toll Brothers. Look at that, Toll up 9 now. It was up 5 before. Now it's up almost $10. And that's going to be very important, because this is now in a leg D in the weekly chart, and a breakout to the upside here in the daily. Could this be a brand new leg B? You see, this is the whole thing. We're looking at a market that says between Robinhood, which I use kind of as an indicator, well, we still have an A position that's still from the 16s. It's at 102, hit 113 the other day. But most importantly, it's kind of been a benchmark for us to say, this is the general public coming into the market, besides which they also play Bitcoin, and Bitcoin right now is up 3,305 at 120,125. So that's kind of positive. So you've got these different sectors, but General Electric, which is a cyclical area, the airlines, the air, the whole, even defense, is just in everything that has potential. This is really deep cyclical. Is pulled back from the all-time high of 272.80 from the other day. Nothing, it's not a big deal. Look, the weekly chart is still good. But that's the rotation that we look at. And we're along General Electric from way down the 190s. It's trading at 259 right now. And Microsoft at 505.92, down 4 after a little peak D. Remember the Chapman, we were always looking for those Ds? Well, it's done it 3 times now, and then had another move to the upside. So this is going to be important in the sense that if you start to get these really strong winners in this part of 2025 start to falter, then you look for what's working. Well, Caterpillar is doing very nicely, almost at an all-time high. That's a deep cyclical. That's really important. And as I said, you've got let me do the HGX. This is the dollar HGX. This is the home builders. Why is it not coming up? HGX.X. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why that's not working here. There it is. Look, breaking out to a nice recovery high. The monthly chart looks horrible since it went from 837 down to 550. But here it is at 692 legs, seeing the weekly chart, improving in the week. So you see, this is what I'm talking about. That this has been a market that has been built for some time now on this rotational aspect that as one sector that's done extremely well takes a bit of a breather, you've got another sector that's taking its place. And that's really the key. And that's why I'm saying the end of this month, but especially end of this week by Friday, we're going to see whether or not we do get some kind of a pullback or whether it is rotational so that the actual, in the balance of the market, you still got some movement to the upside. Now, let me just continue. I wanted to show you something here. So the small caps, the IWM, nice move up $2 at 223.50. But that weekly chart needs a lot of room. It looks good, but it needs a lot more. So in the rotation, if there is in the next 2-3 weeks, let's just say it is Powell. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's just imagine it's something like that. Well, the market get a little nervous, but at the same time, it'll suggest the market might say, now we're going to get low rates. You know, it's a mixed blessing, lower rates right now, because if there is demand in the general market, you want to see money coming in to buy mortgages, to buy bonds, to buy anything that has to do with interest rates. They want to take loans out, and that's good for the economy. So I'm not sure even lowering it would, I don't know what it'll do to the market at this particular point. So with that said, I do want to go to the XLK, which is XLK, which is this is the S&P Select Tech Spider Fund, all-time high yesterday, a little bit down today, down 230 at 258.92. But you can see this is just a massive leg B. In the Chapman wave methodology, we're always looking for Ds to say, now you got to be careful. This is only a B. This is really positive. A weekly chart, I can't even go into the monthly because that could actually be a brand new A for 2025. Unbelievable if that's the case. Now, what I just wanted to mention here is PPA. That is the this is the Invesco Aerospace and Defense Fund, all-time high 3 days ago in the 147 area, a little bit down today at 143. And here we've got kind of a mixed market. Look, we've got Raytheon. Did Raytheon come out with earnings? Down $1.60. At this point, it is at 149.96, made 153.39, all-time high yesterday. Today it had a round number. Oh, what happened to the round number? Oh, right now it's at 150, round number. Interesting. Okay, well, look at that. It went all the way down to 143. Now it's at 150. Buying just keeps coming in. It's a very interesting market, this. So you've got to think of it as a rotational market and the different sectors we're going to look at. Look at this, high-grade copper. High-grade copper, where did it go? High-grade copper was coming back nicely. I'll be right back. Basil Chapman sitting for Tommy O'Brien. This is the Tom O'Brien Show. Yep, high-grade copper is at 573. Oh, very nice. Good action. I'll be right back.
If you spend any time online researching trading techniques on how to begin your trading journey, you've no doubt come across many folks who push Forex trading as a way to make big money quickly. Unfortunately, there are equally as many stories of these so-called Forex professionals just looking to make a quick buck off aspiring traders without actually teaching the ins and outs of the Forex market. This is what sets Teddy Keckstad's The Tiger Forex Report off the riffraff. Every Monday, former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member and author Teddy Keckstad releases his Tiger Forex Report newsletter, where he dives into the complex world of Forex and takes time to actually teach you his methods that have made him so successful in the fast-paced and rewarding world of Forex trading. Furthermore, all subscribers receive access to archived live streams of Teddy's, where he provides university-level education to help you in Forex trading. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Forex awaits.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter, a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you ready to take charge of your financial future?